This is my 15-hand Irish sports horse Buzz Lightyear V, aka Ty, who I bought as a 5-year-old when I was 13. A lot of people thought we were mad for taking him on, as he had a reputation for being difficult and very sharp. 4 years on, through sheer hard work and perseverance, we are now jumping up to 120 affiliated tracks and beating much more experienced combinations on a weekly basis. He has always been a challenging ride and still gets upset if anyone else tries to get on him. However, because I spent so much time getting him over his fear of people and teaching him not to get hysterical when I sat on him, we now have a bond that has led us to achieve at a much higher level than I ever expected. And the best part is, he turned out to have the most brave and genuine nature and so much scope that so far we haven't even approached his limits. This video shows us winning the NSAA Inter-Schools 1 metre qualifier in 2012. By this point we'd also joined BSJA and had our first win at only our second affiliated show. Another surreal moment for me was beating John Whittaker in the Discovery class that year. However, it's the next video that shows my proudest moment, when we got all the way to the Discovery final at Scope last summer and were one of 30 combinations in the whole country to make it to the jump-off. He was very obviously the smallest horse in it, and it was an outstanding result for our first big final. He was completely unfazed by the arena or the lights, despite me being a bit starstruck. It was amazing we even got there, because after suffering from recurring abscesses, he had undergone a major operation to have a bone scrape on his pedal bone, which took 6 months to heal on box rest and even longer to build up fitness, only just in time for the regional qualifier for this class, where he outdid himself by coming third. Unknowingly, this had been affecting our performance since I first got him, so everything we did up to that point had been done on 3 legs, as we used to say. Bearing the setback in mind, overall I'm really quite glad we're insured. This year I'm aiming to try and get to Hoyes in the Silver League and Newcomers final, as it's been my dream to compete there for years. I want to jump at Scope in the county shows, such as Cheshire and Ballsworth, as well as at big finals such as Blue Chip and the National Amateurs. Mostly I want to get my double clears and fox hunters for next year. I am always on a mission to better my riding. The bursary would be a fantastic opportunity for me, as the lessons would enable me to train hard, so I stood the best chance of getting my clear rounds in fox hunters, which is the next class we will be progressing into next year. I hope to achieve a better canter and therefore a better jump, which would be much easier to improve with the help of an instructor. Now we are jumping bigger courses than ever, it's essential I have the support and guidance needed to learn our limits safely over larger fences, especially during a jump-off, as I'm a bit of a speed demon. We also need to find someone who can teach us how to jump an open water fence, as it's something we've never had to do before but will be very important when jumping fox hunters. I want to focus on extending his stride, as he's a small horse and otherwise we will struggle to make the distance in combinations. I got over my issues with having the smallest horse in the class a long time ago, but receiving the branded clothing would still be a big confidence boost for me when I'm warming up and competing against professionals. I know I'm biased when I say that Ty is exceptionally talented, but I have produced him entirely myself. I'm very competitive and this should be an exciting year for us.